Check, check. I'm done waiting. I've been waiting for this space for so long, and it's looking so good, but it's so echoey, so I got this. Does this sound better than this? Better? Worse? I won't know until we get into editing. I'm pretty sure this is gonna sound better. This week was a big week of updates from both Twitch and YouTube, so I thought I'd real quick make a video for you, share what was announced, what changes, how does that impact you as a streamer, and then kind of share my thoughts about it. But I don't want this to be a video where I'm just like shouting my thoughts at your face, so I'd love to hear your opinions too. Share them with me. Hey, Future Harris here. Forgot to mention something. I'm actually watching the edit of the video you're watching right now and realized I forgot to mention that we just released the newest Christmas Stream Beats album. It's available today on Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere you listen to music. You can watch it, listen to it in your live streams. You can use it in your YouTube videos. It's called Evergreen. It's Christmas Lo-Fi. Link in the description down below. Back to the video. All right, update video. These videos, these are fun. I feel like these announcements were the perfect metaphor for how both Twitch and YouTube has been going for the past 2 years. Both of them shared what the next steps of the platform look like, and it looks like they're both going down very different paths. But let's start with the YouTube one because the Twitch one is more interesting. So if I put it later in the video, I get a longer watch time. Transparency. YouTube announced some things that streamers have been waiting for a very long time, namely gifted subs. And a couple other things, which we'll get into, but mostly gifted subs. Sorry, gifted members. I've been streaming on YouTube for like 6 to 8 months now, and I still sometimes call them subs. It's the same thing. But like the gifted members are like the big thing of this announcement, because the hardest thing that YouTube is going to be able to do is going to be to bring the big streamers from Twitch over to YouTube. They're not going to move over unless they get paid for it, because when you move platforms, you heavily lose viewership. It's just the way it is. However, those viewers that move over with you are the core audience and generally the ones who support you the most. So if you give those people the tools to support you even more, like the ability to gift memberships, it means that those big streamers can finally mitigate some of those lost funds and maybe not lose as many when they move over. They say it's happening in 2022. They didn't give a quarter or a month or anything. Should have happened in 2020, but I'm just glad it's finally happening. I'll tell you what, if you hit the like button on this video, as soon as gifted memberships release, I will take inventory on how much I make from regular subs before gifted subs and how much I make after, so we can see how much of a difference it actually makes in streamer revenue. I will share it with you. Let's move on. You like how I'm bribing you to hit the like button right now? I'll probably make the video anyway, but you should also hit the like button anyway. They also talked about improved discoverability, and the main feature that people got psyched about on Twitter was the, what do they call it? Redirect live stream? Live redirect. Live redirect. It's rating. Let's just call it rating. I like how YouTube needs to like rename everything slightly different, but they always use something that has like 4 times as many syllables. But to me, this wasn't the big discoverability announcement. One thing that wasn't mentioned in the blog post, but was mentioned late in the video posted by Ryan Wyatt, who's the head of YouTube Gaming, by the way, is that they're working on tools to allow you to turn your clips from your live streams into shorts easier, which are incredibly browsable, incredibly discoverable content on the platform. Like, I'm pumped about the live redirect. Raids are awesome. But as someone who used to stream on Twitch, I never saw a boost in viewership the stream after the massive raid. Being able to easily turn clips of my stream into shorts that go up into their algorithm is massive for me, because it's a strategy of discoverability where I am in control. I get to pick the short, I get to edit it, I get to throw it up. Versus raiding, which is very much a be live a lot and hope somebody raids you. There's a lot of luck involved. However, YouTube, can I add one feature request to this? If I'm going to be turning my live content into VOD content, long form and short form, when people are watching those clips of my stream while I happen to be live at the same time, can there be like a notification, like a little banner on there saying, hey, this person is live. This person you're watching and enjoying is live right now. Click this button to go check them out. Oh my gosh, I would love that. If I was watching a video that I enjoyed and that was like, hey, this person's live, you can go and talk to them right now, I'd click it almost 100% of the time. Make it happen. And then lastly, they vaguely talked about improving the chat and the moderation experiences, good things that they need to do for sure. So 4 things that they added. All of them good. They talked about gifted memberships, so monetization. They talked about discoverability, 2 different ways of discoverability. They talked about chat. They talked about moderation. 3 of these things are just playing catch up with Twitch, which is good. I'm not going to praise them for it, but it needs to happen, and I'm happy about it. The 4th of these, though, being something that Twitch has been missing and we've been begging for years. Seriously, this feature is something I made a YouTube video about and then met with Twitch devs about implementing 3 years ago at PAX West. 3 years ago, wow. Just the ability to integrate our live content into the vastly discoverable system that YouTube has been building for 15 years. Yes. Thank you. But now on to Twitch's announcement, which had a very different reception. But first wait, because every time I criticize Twitch about something, I always get a bajillion comments and a bajillion tweets about how I hate Twitch now and I'm very biased and I'm a YouTube shill because I moved over to YouTube gaming. I'm going to explain this in a way that's very simple and easy to understand. Twitch do good thing, I say good thing about Twitch. Twitch do bad thing, I say bad thing about Twitch. Twitch only do bad thing for the last 2 years. I only have bad thing to say about Twitch. Twitch announced boosted streams about a month ago, and the idea was so bad that it's the first time I think I've ever seen the entire Twitch community come together and actually agree on something. I and a handful of other people agreed that the outcry was so negative and so loud that there's absolutely no way Twitch is actually going to follow through with this. It's clearly just such a shameless cash grab. And yet, here we are. And let me help explain why people hate this idea so much. There is little to zero discoverability on Twitch. It's very rare that a new streamer is actually able to build an audience and break out of that small streamer community. Nearly all of the big streamers on Twitch have been there for years. Only 0.04% of streamers actually make a living wage. So then when Twitch comes in and says, hey, we finally made a method for you to get noticed and potentially grow, you just have to pay us for it. It comes off as a little gatekeepy and sleazy, but then the second thing that makes it a little bit worse is instead of giving you your own boost button, like most platforms have, they give it to your viewers. People who are able to be emotionally manipulated. Essentially, they're saying, hey, you know this small streamer that you really want to succeed, and you know that $5 you are about to give him to support him and help him pay rent, how about instead you give that to us, and maybe one day we'll make him famous. It's really icky. Icky is really the best word for it. And as someone who has purchased 5,000 Instagram followers for his brother for a birthday present prank, I promise you, it's not going to work. The second thing that they announced is that certain streamers would have the ability to double ad revenue during the holidays if they played at least 2 minutes of ads per hour during their stream. And this one kind of leads me to my final thoughts here, because I don't hate this idea. It's fine. Ads are worth more during the holiday season, so the creators that are able to do this make a little bit more money. So does Twitch. The only people who lose are the viewers who have to sit through more ads. My problem with this is there are 2 ways for platforms to make money. The first way is to have a symbiotic relationship with your creators, right? Create a good environment and the tools that they need to build an audience, reach new people, make money, grow their business, and as a byproduct, the platform grows as well. And YouTube is not a perfect platform by any means, but they've been the king of this for 15 years now, which is why they've steadily been at the top. Like even big TikTokers who are on a platform that regularly gets more watch time than YouTube does are trying to build a YouTube audience because it's the only way you can consistently make money. The other way for a platform to make money is to capitalize on their users and sacrifice the experience for both the creators and the viewers in order to squeeze extra money out of them. Things like longer forced ads or tricking the viewers into giving Twitch money instead of giving it to the streamer. It's a good way to make some extra cash now, but in the long run, it's gonna end up destroying your platform and the community you've built. So the platform wars are getting more interesting every day. Let's watch it unfold together, shall we? Question for you. Do you think this is the beginning of the end for Twitch, or am I completely wrong and this is a great way for Twitch to be more profitable and to grow? Love to hear your thoughts down in the description. I know I sounded sarcastic when I said that, but I really meant it. I'd love to hear your feedback. You can also let me know personally by jumping into my live stream where I stream here on YouTube, youtube.com/Harris Heller. Link in the description down below. Love to see you over there. Hit the like button if you haven't already, and please hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this. I will see you next time, and as always, happy streaming.